Well, I tried to start Fallout 3 and have the recording going when it loaded up, but as soon as I did that, it crashed because everything just works, doesn't it, Todd? So let's try this again. It showed the game, like it loaded up, did this, and then it just said nope. Anyways, let's listen to our radio. We got to.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is...
She's my buddy. How can I not do that? Yeah, we'll just rock this for a minute. I am not in the mood right now for anybody's bullcrap. If Amaya's needing help, somebody's going to get their head kicked in.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but...
What's
Hold
Gomez?
on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
I need to talk to Amada. I got her message.
Amada's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
What sort of trouble?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language. I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit, and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So what now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
Why don't the rebels just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault. I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here last. Where do you want to go?
Let's see Armada.
Okay, follow me.
Gomez is cool. Put that away out of respect for the man.
Uh-oh. Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Taylor, stop shooting, damn it!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot
I
Freddy.
didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels. I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous. I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore. Yes, you do.
Old man, I'll fucking mess you up.
I guess you can see how bad things are down here. Sorry, where were we going? As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it.
Put that gun away, old man. Storage. I want to go to storage. Don't get every goddamn thing in here. Clean, delicious water.
What's the big idea?
So if you didn't pick up the medicine bobblehead off your dad's desk at the beginning of the game, now's the last time you got a chance you got to do it. So just remember that. Okay, so I could go up there and talk to douche wife. Work is work.
You're back again? It's all kind of blurry for me, but I hear I owe you for saving me. But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place. They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are. I'm at my wit's end about them. I really am. Yes, you do.
Ooh.
Oh boy, are you in trouble? You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you? What do you expect from idiots like them? I'm just glad I was done with Butch's stupid gang before they got involved in all this. Yeah.
Everybody's being a bunch of whiny baby poopy pants right now.
You don't belong here anymore.
What was that?
Can't you just leave us alone? The bugs were horrible, but my family was pretty lucky. But then my Freddy went and got caught up with those idiot rebels. Those kids are risking our entire vault just because they're bored. It's horrible!
Okay, I'm getting kind of lost here.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again. This isn't going.
You shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we'll hang on to that. So what the heck was he doing hiding down here? Oh, the water filtration room.
I don't know that I should be talking with you. With all of the bugs and fires, there was an awful lot of strain on the systems down on the reactor level. Our water chip's pretty delicate right now, but I'm working on setting her right again. It's just a phase they're going through. Every kid thinks they want to leave the vault at some point, but we all grew out of it.
Oh. We have here. There, I fixed it for you, Stanley. Welcome. Do that.
I don't know that I should be.
Anyways, very sad. Anyways, let's head back up. Trying to figure where the frig we need to go. Wait, diner. I gotta go through the diner. Here we go. Gomez, where am I going now?
Make it quick. We're already headed there. Just stay quiet and follow me.
You don't belong here anymore.
Sorry, what was that? I can't hear you over my Russian, my communist attire.
Amada's up there. Amada's up there. In the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take you closer, but they don't get along with security. Good luck.
Okay.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
Makes you think I can help you?
Because you're a goody two-shoes, right? You get off on helping people in trouble. Isn't that why you saved my mom? I bet she'd thank you herself, but she and I ain't exactly on speaking terms at the moment. At least, not when she's sober. But I tell you, your old man had the right idea. I can't stand it down here anymore. You gotta help me get out.
I'm trying to help the entire vault.
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices?
What do you think you're gonna do outside?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
I'm already in the tunnel snakes.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough. I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh? Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference. I'm gonna barber the hell out of your hair.
Yeah, we're good.
Catch you later.
Especially when they can recognize me with this getup on.
You're alive! A lot of security got wounded, and worse. In all the confusion, we still don't know who's responsible for some of them. I hate that this whole thing has turned us against our families. But we just can't keep living down here forever. I mean, look at this place. Later.
It's good to see you again. Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age. My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an accident in all the confusion, but I know it was the overseer. Oh dear, we aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason everyone tries to pretend it wasn't. I guess they try to forget the poor souls who never came back from out there.
The old Biddy's still getting around.
Oh my
jeez.
God, you're back!
Scared the mess out of me.
Message and actually came back. Oh, thank you. Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight. I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
How'd you find that out?
After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions. It's not that simple. Just because Butch wants to leave this place behind doesn't mean the rest of us want to go away forever. It's our home, and we want to stay here. It's just that since you left, we started thinking maybe the outside wasn't something to be afraid of. But we can't even suggest going outside to communicate or trade at all. Not with the Overseer keeping us trapped down here. You need to stop him.
So why is he doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it. I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this. You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right? Well, yes, but he may have done some terrible things, but he's still my father, you know? Please, for my sake, don't hurt him.
Yeah, I might rough him up a bit.
I never thought you'd be back. Hey, good to see you again. I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days, it's gonna turn real ugly. But I'll be ready for it. Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here.
Wow, you're back. Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires. I tried to get them out, I really did. But it was just too hot. I know it wasn't your fault, but my dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd do to your dad, either.
Joke's on him, can't do nothing. Alright.
Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy? Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
You made you the doctor?
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new vault medical practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all. Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Good to see you.
Okay. I'm taking these.
Morning. You've got to change the overseer's mind.
Man, I sure wish we could blow this joint.
All right, let's head back up. All right, we gotta go up to get to the overseer.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
And you're dead. No, lay off the evil banter.
Really? And here I had expected you to be full of bullets and bravado, but short on brains. Perhaps you've grown up since you left our vault. I regret the unfortunate events of that night, but I'm afraid that once your father left us, they were unavoidable. The sad truth is that his actions presented a real and direct threat to the future success of our vault, and so, regrettably, they had to be opposed.
What do you mean by the vault's future success?
Aha, you're paying attention. Good for you. These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, you see. But more than that, they were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the ravages of the war above.
That's not a good point. It's stupid.
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that. I just don't know. Don't they realize how dangerous it is out there? But instead they would throw away the safety of the vault's isolation just to follow in your footsteps. I can't allow them to do that to themselves or to the rest of us. To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
The rebels are right.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
This is good. You simply don't have enough people to stay isolated in here forever.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed.
Yeah, it's like the top one.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Well, hey, there we go. We did the thing. We convinced him. We used our speech skill. We did good.
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards. I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all.
You're good to go, and no, the overseer's fine. Ooh, I'm definitely taking those. Making some stupid things I break all the time. Where did he go? Taking that. Take it all.
Why won't you just leave us? Don't you know enough to stay away?
I'm gonna blow your freaking head off, you goofy old man.
Can't you just leave us alone?
I fixed the problem. What is wrong with you people?
Why won't you just leave? What do you want?
Hey, what's the word?
Okay, where the heck is Amada?
It's good to see you again.
You did it.
You did it!
It's good to see you again.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him. You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go. We can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again.
Modified utility jumpsuit. Ooh, it gives +1 luck. And rad resistance. Still, I don't have a stealth armor.
I'm sorry, but you have to leave. Goodbye.
Hey,
Where's Butch?
it's a shame you gotta go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
Alright, well, that takes care of that. Yeah, they pulled the whole Vault 13 thing on you on this one. When they're like, yeah, well, you can't stay here because you're too dangerous.
You don't belong here anymore.
Blah, blah, blah. And, you know. There's... the ending to Fallout 1, though, is kind of weird because depending on your karma is how you actually treat the Overseer when he kicks you out. Because I think the first time I played, I had kind of neutral / old school, like evil karma. Just because I was a dirty, rotten thief and stole everything when bolted to the floor. But he goes to turn around and walk back in the vault, and my dude pulled his gun out and just shot him in the back. And then the door closes. So yeah, they lock you out and close the vault up. Alright. Well, that's done. Is that loud enough in there? Good gosh! Alright. Let's go put our stuff away down here. Alright, so what are we going to do next? Well, we need to go slap around the Enclave, so I guess we're going to go head to Little Lamplight, fortunately. But yeah, I like my little revolver on my hip. This is Fallout 4, I can modify the mess out of it and put, like, a long barrel on it, scope, and all that crap. But, you know, right now, it's fine. that away. Why is Red's bandana not on? There. I need my +1 perception, goddang it. Okay. Let's put away whatever few things we got. We can put away to weigh things. I got some fingers I need to turn in. Let's go over there to the regulators and then we'll end this video. And then, by gummit, I'm goddamn hungry. I'm gonna cook some food. It's lunchtime.
Hello.
The regulators welcome you back. Then you've been busy. Your work is impressive. Here is your reward. Don't retire just yet. There's far more to be done. Yeah, see ya. Stay on the right side of the law.
So am I like the savior of the wasteland now? Champion of justice. Yeah. Whoa, what the frick? Hey, leave my cows alone. Oh, this thing's not doing any damage. Oh, no. Alright, let's get our infiltrator out. Actually, no, wait. The, side arms. Yeah, that thing makes short work of them sentry bots. They killed all the problem. Well, no, not the one. Okay. Alright, so we gotta head to Little Lampland now. I guess I could do this. Yeah, let's get this out of the way, because we took the quest. We're gonna do it. Actually, what I need to do is go down here, and I can disarm the bomb. But we'll do that next time on Fallout 3. Later, guys. See you then.